What is up guys, welcome back to Mr. Tech Boss. As you can see, I'm running MIUI 12.1 by Xiaomi EU, and this is the 2nd July beta build for our Redmi K20 Pro. So without any further ado, let's get into this because there are some interesting changes. Alright, so guys, as always, before you get started, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. And if you do like my videos and want to support me or donate me, I have a PayPal link, and if you really do donate, I really thank you. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't matter how much you donate, even a small amount will help me. But anyway, now let's move on to the basics. So if we go into all specs, they finally updated to the latest security patch, and this is 1st July. It's even ahead of some AOSP ROMs. So yeah, that is about the security patch, and that is basically about the basics. They've also, if we go into the changelog, let me actually show you guys. So as you can see, the second thing or the third thing is updated GPU drivers, and yes, that includes our device, so the GPU drivers have been updated as well. So you should expect a little better performance, especially in terms of frame drops and stuff. But other than that, as you can see, there's nothing new. It's just fixes and stuff like that. So now, yeah, with that said, let's move on. But yeah guys, with those fixes, it basically is optimizations and stuff for our device. So for example, if we go down this, it says disable the English translation pop-up, and that just basically is to improve the overall experience and remove all the Chinese stuff from this ROM, because it is a global ROM. So now if I actually do a super fast app opening test, and that's what I called it, if you watch my videos, you should know what it is. But basically in the first round, I open the apps slowly, so that's what I'm doing right now. And then I quickly open them to see if there are any frame drops. So let's just open random apps, and this is not to see how long it takes to load them, and just keep that in mind. So I'm just checking out if there are frame drops. So if I quickly go through the apps, I can see there are frame drops, even though they have updated the GPU drivers, but it's definitely better than the previous build of EU. So as of right now, if you still want the best performance from Xiaomi or MIUI 12, I recommend sticking with Mortal OS. It's just better. It just feels 60 FPS more often than Xiaomi EU and even Masig, if you know that ROM. But yeah, I can definitely still feel frame drops. And also one other thing that I noticed was just the haptics are a little more precise. I'm not sure if it is actually different or if it's just me feeling it, but I just felt that they are a tad bit more precise, but nothing too major that is going to be a big point. But yeah, frame drops are still here, so yeah, you should keep that in mind before installing this ROM. And also this really annoying frame drop is sometimes when you're opening notification center, you see frame drops, and to kind of fix it, more or less fix it for most part, is turn off anti-flicker mode, and that makes it more like 60 FPS most of the time. But then still there are sometimes frame drops on Xiaomi EU. So like if you switch to Mortal OS, there are going to be very less frame drops compared to Xiaomi EU. I don't know, that guy the dev is really good for Xiaomi, for Mortal OS. He just optimizes it really well for our device. Yeah guys, other than that, I couldn't really find too many differences in terms of features. I mean, if there was, they would have probably listed it in the changelog. In battery life, I obviously can't tell you anything about the stats because I just installed this ROM. But what I can tell you, if you're facing bad battery backup, I recommend clean flashing the ROM and format your internal storage. So that should hopefully fix this issue of battery life, at least for the most part. And then you can not restore, just don't avoid restoring migrated backups or titanium or Swift backups. Just try avoid restoring backups, as sometimes they do screw up stuff. But yeah, that is basically about it. And also guys, I noticed that the fingerprint speeds are quite fast for our Redmi K20 Pro, and this does use the K30 Pro animation, but that was here in the previous build as well. But I just noticed that it is like a tad bit faster than before, because Xiaomi EU is already pretty fast. In terms of fingerprint speed, it's probably the best ROM as of right now, even in all the other MIUI 12 ROMs. But if you're still watching, thank you. This is Fuzail Ahmed from Mr. Tech Boss, signing off, and as always, stay safe.